My name is Fumilola Taiwo. You're welcome to my Unit 7 Access to HE Diploma in Human Nutrition and Digestion. So I'm going to be giving a presentation on that topic, that's the human nutrition and the digestive system. And in this presentation, I will be discussing the structures and functions of the digestive system and its organs. I will be explaining the processes of mechanical and chemical digestion and the major enzymes involved. And I will also be discussing the constituent food groups of a balanced diet and their functions. So my slide 2 is talking about structures and functions of the digestive system. So the digestive system is a set of organs which runs down from the mouth to the anus. It breaks down food into smaller portions so the body can take it in. The organs in the digestive system are divided into two. We've got the alimentary tract, and then we've got the accessory organs. The alimentary tracts involve the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine, and the anus. And the accessory organs are the liver, the pancreas, and the gallbladder. As you can see, we've got the mouth, we've got the esophagus, we've got the stomach, we've got the small intestine, the large intestine, the liver, the pancreas, and the gallbladder. So the alimentary canal, we've got the mouth. It is an injector where the digestion process of food starts. It ingests the food, the teeth chews it and mixes it. That's the teeth, that's the tongue. Chews it and mixes it, and then the tongue secretes saliva through the use of enzymes to moisten and dissolve the food so it can be tasted. We've got the pharynx. The pharynx conveys the food, air, and fluid down from the nose and the mouth. The esophagus, it propels food and fluids from the mouth to the stomach. It mixes and churns the food with gastric juices and prevents the reflux of gastric contents. The stomach is a J-shaped organ that digests food and serves as a mixer in the digestive system. It mixes and churns the food with gastric juices. And then the small intestine, it has got three parts, which includes the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. It completes the digestion process and absorbs nutrients. The large intestine breaks down food residues and absorbs most of the residual water, electrolytes, and vitamins produced. It propels feces to the rectum. And then the anus, that is where that is the opening through which our poo comes out through. So it's at the end of the alimentary canal, and that is where the waste matter leaves the body. The accessory organs are the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas. The liver, blood passes through the liver. It regulates most chemical levels in the blood and excretes a product called bile, which helps carry away waste products from the liver. The gallbladder produces, secretes, and stores concentrates bile until it's needed for digestion. And then the pancreas, it produces digestive enzymes and creates natural juices called pancreatic enzymes to break down sugar, starch, and fats. Mechanical digestion. So we're going to be talking about the digestion process. We've got two processes. We've got the mechanical digestion and the chemical digestion. The mechanical digestion, it does not change the chemical nature of the food. That's how that works. It makes food smaller to increase the spread and movement so as to efficiently go through the chemical digestion process. While the chemical digestion starts in the mouth, where digestive secretions or enzymes break down complex food molecules into their chemical building blocks. That is, for example, from protein to amino acids in a form that is absorbable into the blood. And then my slide 6 is talking about the enzymes. Digestive enzymes are proteins which breaks down the food we eat. They speed up chemical reactions which turns nutrients to substances the digestive tract can absorb. And I've got two examples of enzymes. I've got the saliva amylase. The salivary amylase is a glucose polymer cleavage enzyme that is produced by the salivary glands. It breaks down carbohydrates and starches into smaller molecules like sugars. And we've got the pepsin. That is also a very powerful enzyme which digests proteins in meat, in proteins in meat and eggs, and it is found in the gastric juice. And then conditions of enzymes. So some conditions that can affect the enzyme's activity, they include the pH level, the temperature level, and the enzyme concentration. So Deviating from the optimum pH causes enzymes activity to become denatured. So we are not expected, when there's a deviation from the optimum pH, it will not function the way it's meant to function, and the site loses its shape. The human stomach has a pH of 2, and the stomach enzymes function at that pH level. And for temperature, an increase in temperature increases enzymes activity as well, but an increase beyond the optimum will denature the enzymes activity site. So for digestive enzymes to operate well at the normal human body temperature, which is 37 degrees Celsius, for enzymes to operate, for the digestive enzymes to operate well, it needs to be at the normal human temperature, which is 37 degrees Celsius. We also have enzyme concentration. The higher the enzyme concentration, the more substances the enzyme forms, and the enzyme activity is increased. And we can see an example here of how the enzyme catalyzed the breakdown of the molecules. On slide 8, I'll be talking about that balanced diet. And as you can see, a balanced diet contains the correct quantity and amount of food which is needed in the body to maintain a good health and growth. It gives the body the nutrients needed to function well. And for balanced diet, we've got for a good balanced diet, we've got the 5 classes of food. We've got the vitamins and minerals, we've got proteins, we've got carbohydrates, we've got fat and oil, that's the lipids, and we've got water as well. So for our fruits and vegetables, they contain, for our vitamins and minerals, we need fruits and vegetables. That is what constitutes vitamins and our minerals, and it protects the body from cancers, from stroke, from heart diseases. All fruits are the best rather than fruit juices. Fruits and vegetables should make up 40% of the plate portions, as we can see in our food plate. Some common fruits are oranges, apples, watermelon, grapes, and strawberry, while some common vegetables are spinach, and broccoli, celery, pumpkin, and cucumber. And as you can see, that's shown in our food plate. And for proteins, they are good for a balanced diet and should make up 12% of the plate. It helps to maintain muscle mass, wound healing, and other essential functions. Examples of proteinous food in the body are animal meat, red meat, fish, eggs, sardines, salmon, etc. And as you can see, that is a proteinous food in that section. We should note that processed food is not healthy for the body. So fresh fish, fresh meat, and fresh stuffs are the best for the body. We've got dairies as well. Dairies are a source of calcium for healthy bones and teeth. 8% of this should make a plate. It produces vitamin D and calcium, and it includes yogurt, milk, and custard. And then we also have the carbohydrates. They are the main source of the body's energy. They come from grains like oats, barley, whole wheat pasta, and brown rice. And the refined grain is the white flour for baking. We are not expected to be taking too much of that. All types of grains are reliable sources of complex carbohydrates, but whole grain are the healthiest kinds of grains, and 38% portion of carbohydrates should make up a plate. We've got lipids, which is fat. They are liquid at room temperature. They are considered beneficial to the body because they increase blood cholesterol levels, stabilize heart rhythms, and other beneficial roles in the body. They are found in food from plants such as vegetable oils, nuts, and seeds. And a little amount of 1% of this should be included in a plate portion. And we can see that in our Eat Well plate, which was displayed the other time. And water is the basis of the fluids in our entire body. It makes up 2/3 of the body weight, and without it, humans will definitely die. Water is very, very important for us to be hydrated, and it helps our body to regulate well. And so in summary, we've been able to discuss the structures and functions of the digestive system, the processes of mechanical and chemical digestion, the conditions for the enzymes involved, and 2 examples of enzymes, and the constituent food groups of a balanced diet, examples and sources. And I've come to the end of my presentation, and I hope if you have any questions, just get back to me and I'll deliver. Thank you.